I keep thinking maybe he will come around. I don't know what it is about Evie, but I think her pain tolerance is unreal.
Good morning, welcome to the vlog today. Things are just rocking and rolling. I've been mudding the majority of the day.
I am making 7-layer dip.
April is
I'm on layer 3 right now, guacamole.
I don't think you're gonna have 7 layers, are you?
Oh yes I am.
Are you doing olives? Yeah, that's usually a layer,
Yeah,
but nobody
I
likes
will.
olives.
Who?
Nobody likes olives.
Who's nobody? I will talk to them.
Nobody likes them.
Why do we have them in the house then, and why do
Okay, most people like them. I do not.
You don't like olives?
In any country. I'm sorry.
What? Okay, this is just
We've been married 20 years. You know this.
I know, but I just can't believe it every time I hear it. I keep thinking maybe he will come around.
No,
That's just wrong.
not happening.
It's just wrong.
Frank, how's school today? Good. Okay. Let's go take a look at the basement. I bought this device. This is gonna cut down on the dust because the major sanding is about to happen, and I'm getting like a electric sander thing that's for drywall, and then it sucks it into it, and then it sucks it through that machine, and I'll let you know how it works. But it's dusty enough down here already. But it's coming along. I've got 1 to 2 more coats left, but a lot is done, and I'm excited to so many things. Like this section of the house, it all needs a home, but it can't have a home until this is done. Super excited to start having movie nights in the theater again. I love having a theater. And so this is the room I'm working on today. I've just got the corners on this coat to do, and it's coming along. I change in and out of my clothes when I leave the room because it's just so much mud everywhere. I was bringing it up to my closet, but it just dropped mud everywhere. So yeah, that's just my full-time gig right now, is finishing the basement, and the final coat is coming up, and then we can paint and all the things and we're going back and forth between carpet and the LVP flooring here. So we're still deciding. I can't remember what we finally decided, but gonna sand this coat, and in spots that need it, I'll do 1 more coat. If it doesn't, it'll probably just be mud everywhere, but I may just do 1 more coat before the final coat in a lot of spots. The kids are so excited to all get their own spaces again. This is Daisy's space, the big closet. Just all the things every day. And I don't know exactly how it's gonna turn out, but so far so good. We're just gonna, I know I could have mudded better, which would have made sanding a little bit easier, but the bids came in upwards of $8,000 to do this, and I'm a week or 2 into it. A week. I think I'm at my first week of mudding right now. So, and I do it a lot of the day, but not all day every day. Like I didn't even touch it yesterday because it was our anniversary.
That's cool.
Okay, how many layers did we end up with?
7 exactly.
7 layers. Zade, did you learn how to do this?
Bean and cheese, guacamole, salsa, sour cream.
Certified 7-layer
bean and
expert
cheese,
here.
7
Guacamole,
layers.
sour
Okay,
cream,
let's eat it.
salsa, cheese,
First
olives,
chip of the dip.
and sour cream.
Okay. The first chip
wait, it's
of
only 6. I forgot the tomatoes. Oh.
tomatoes.
I'm like, that's only 6. Here's the other
Just take a bite.
I don't even know if I want tomatoes on it.
Oh no.
We have
stop.
salsa in there.
No. No. Don't eat any. How's that?
It's too thick. I can't. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm gonna add the last.
There's your person.
April, calm down.
And he can have 6-layer dip.
You can. Usually people just do 2 layers of the same layer.
It's too thick. You can't even get to the bean layer,
No,
which it breaks.
that's because it doesn't have the tomatoes to balance.
That'll be heavier, actually. Okay.
I don't know why these make me cry, and I don't even like it when people put shoes on the counter. Granted, these are brand new, so as clean as they can be, but I just thought those were going to be my boy's mission shoes. Walking lots and lots every day in Peru. It's crazy. He's so excited. I'm really sad. But he's stoked, so I'm happy for him. And I hope he loves it.
Okay, quick check-in real quick. We went to my niece's volleyball games today for a little bit. Didn't film any of it. Oh, the puppies. And when we got back, these items had arrived in the mail. I tested it for a little bit. I think it's gonna work, but it's a lot of work just to keep it plugged in. But let me show you what we got going on here. So this is our shop vac that I already owned. Then we purchased 2 separate devices. One is a drywall sander. But this in and of itself is supposed to really cut down on dust because it sucks it up. And there's a bag that it's supposed to go into. But I saw on like a forum that this is a way to really make dust go down to just about almost nothing when you're sanding. So basically it goes into this device, which is a dust deputy, and it uses the suction power of the vacuum, but it swirls it all around in here, so only air goes through here, and then all the dust particles drop down into the bucket. And I tested it just on one spot, sanded this. It did take this down to almost nothing, so I gotta make sure I don't sand off too much. But it's really cool. But it didn't, I was really confusing because it didn't have like an exact attachment for this hose, so I duct taped it to it. Seems to be doing the trick. So I'm gonna do lots of sanding tomorrow. We've got another coat, but yeah, I've said this before, but don't be intimidated by, there's so many things you can do with fixing vehicles and things in your house, you know, and DIY things on YouTube. They're a lot more common now, but you can do it. Especially with the money you're gonna save, buy the right tools and get it done, and then you just have collections of tools, and it's worth it, and it's empowering when you start doing some projects by yourself. But so many people just block out. They're just like, oh, that's not my thing, I can't do that. And then once you do it for your very first time, it's like, oh, I did it, and it's empowering. So that's my advice, is don't be afraid to do things. Just give it a try. And it's probably easier than you think it is, especially with the help of YouTube, being able to search up literally anything. It makes it so much easier. But we'll get back to this. I'll show you a bit of this process with this sander tomorrow. April wanted to give a tutorial on her hair today. Oh, go ahead.
No, my hair? No, don't make fun of my hair. I had it in a bun, and then I took the bun out, and this is the result. Okay, this is actually really funny, and maybe I'll ask permission to share a couple photos. So I have a cute friend, her name's Laura. She does the Remarkable journals, and I love her. And she is someone that I would like do anything for because she's just such a good friend. She texted me this morning, was like, do you want to make an alliance? Just kidding, she didn't say that. She said, would you be up for an impromptu photo shoot? And I was like, absolutely, when? And she's like, as soon as possible. I'm like, 40 minutes? She was like, seriously? I was like, sure, come on over. So she came over here, and I didn't even know what we were gonna be filming or taking pictures of. I was just like, I'm down. And she had the cutest sweaters, and she is launching a company, and they were just cute. So we wore the sweaters and took some pictures and videos, but we were laughing so hard we were crying because we didn't have a photographer. It was just my iPhone on a tripod with a little clicker.
Were you outside or inside?
Outside in the weeds behind our house. It was so fun. And we were laughing so hard at just the dumbest things. And I was just like, it's fun to have friends as an adult. So here's my little reminder to you is call your friend. I don't care what it's for. Just be like, do you want to do a photo shoot with me? And just do one. Because it was just so fun, and I think everyone should do that. Anyway, that is all. And maybe I'll show a couple of the pictures right now. And I changed my pants like 3 times because our washing machine broke. My favorite pair of pants was in the washing machine when it was broken, so they were sopping wet. And so I had to keep trying to like find some other jeans that I wanted to wear. And it was funny, but she was laughing at me because I kept running away and getting different pants on. But there you go. That was my day. And then lots of volleyball games for our nieces. And then I picked up EB from dance. And oh my gosh, you guys, I do have to tell you about this. This is so sad. I don't know what it is about Evie, but I think her pain tolerance is unreal. And I do believe that she inherited a little bit of that from me. Thank goodness. Maybe that's why she never complains about her arthritis pain. It's because she's just like, this is normal. This is fine. I mean, she complains every once in a while, but not for a long time. And it has to be pretty severe for her to be like, my ankle hurts. Because she just kind of ignores things. Anyway, I digress. She had told me like a couple days ago, she said, Mom, the metal for my rubber band hook on my braces is, gave me like a canker sore. And I was like, oh, okay, put some wax on it. Well, fast forward 3 days and she comes to me after dance and she's like, it hurts so bad. Look in there. And I look in there and I actually said a swear word because I was like, oh my gosh, like, and she goes, Mom, don't swear. She was so mad at me for swearing. And I was like, I'm sorry, but your mouth is cut open. There was like probably almost 1/4 of an inch hole in the back of her cheek. The little bar, you know, like the little like metal wire that they stick in. It sometimes as their teeth move, it like pokes out the back, right? So that's kind of what happens. And luckily I had purchased like a toolkit for orthodontist stuff just off Amazon for like a few dollars. Because I was like, I looked back there and I was just like, I have to get that out right now. Like it was already 10 o'clock at night. She's danced all day with it. She's been like that for a few days because it like moved, and then it looked so painful. It was a deep hole. And so I was able to get the tool that I bought off Amazon in there and just clip it and pull it out, and she was like, oh my gosh, that feels so much better. And I was just like, Evie, there's no way that didn't hurt so bad. Like you have to come and like, you have to be like, Mom, look in my mouth and right now if something's hurting you. Like a canker sore is not the same as what I just saw in your mouth. Like, what the heck? That little girl is amazing. But also I'm like, if it hurts, you need to say something, like advocate for yourself, because how in the world did you not like constantly cry and make me look in there the second you felt that? It was crazy. All is well now. I just hope it heals up quick. Her tongue healed up really quick. Hopefully the back of her mouth heals up quick too. So, and that is it. That's all we did today. On to tomorrow. Thanks for watching, you guys. We will see you guys in the morning, hopefully with a little bit different hair. Actually, like right now, I like it. So, bye, good and everything. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I lied. One more thing. I also found this at Costco. This is organic all-purpose flour from organic hard red wheat, but it does not have any folic acid in it. It's not enriched. It's just like organic ground, but it's like white all-purpose flour. So they've sifted it somehow, but like, I am so excited I found this. I made pancakes for Evie with it because she can have wheat. I mean, maybe we should still avoid it, but I think it's the folic acid that we really have to avoid. But, so I'm making my sourdough with that this time, and I'm trying it out. So I'm gonna let you guys know tomorrow. Okay, that is all day.
Wow, Zade, look at you. You look quite comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a little fellers, and you can do that. Do you know how to do the brakes?
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.